I'm Tony Pearson, Managing Director of Sales Operations UK. Welcome to another one of our Sales Actions videos. Hopefully you've seen the previous video on how to prepare a sales campaign, and this video is just to give you some excellent tips for introducing yourself on the telephone. If you're contacting a company for the first time, something you might think of as a cold call, people tend to put off doing that because they're unsure about what response they're going to get and they're unsure how to go about it. So we're going to give you some real clarity on how to do that effectively in this short video. First of all, make sure you're contacting the company not to sell anything in the first instance. Those are the type of telesales calls that we all hate to receive, where people ring us up as if we're just next person on the list and see if we're in a position to purchase something. What we want to do is contact the company with the aim of clarifying who we should be speaking to and politely introducing ourselves and sending over some introductory details. I'm going to do another video to follow on to this one about what to send and how to go about making effective introductory material. So more on that later. So when you're picking the phone up and speaking to a company for the first time, it's important that, one, you introduce yourself and the company fully. By that I mean use your surname as well. We've tested this on the phones, and if you do use your surname, it gives you a little bit more gravitas and sensibility about why you're calling, rather than sounding like a younger call centre worker who just uses their first name. So introduce yourself fully with your full name, including surname, and the company name really clearly. Secondly, it's important that you introduce why you're calling and why it's relevant to the company that you are calling. So I mentioned, for example, in the how to set up a sales campaign, that you might be ringing accountants for an example campaign. So if you're ringing an accountant, it's important that you highlight that you work with other accountants and you want to send across some information that is relevant to accountants. It's important that you get that sentence in as well, because it distinguishes a telesales call, a sort of generic message, to make it more of a business call. It's relevant to that person you're calling, that company, that you have called them. And you're not just calling any company, you're calling with a specific inquiry or a specific piece of information. And thirdly, it's important that you end on who's the best person to send this information to. So the question you ask is for the clarity around exactly who you should be sending this information to, because then the response you're going to get is going to be a name, and hopefully then followed up by getting some direct contact details for an email address, for example, rather than any kind of buying decision thrown straight back at you from your introduction. So an example introduction might go something like this. Good morning, my name's Tony Pearson from Sales Operations UK. We work with a lot of other accountants on their sales activities, and I'm just looking to send some further details across today. Who would be the best person to send this to? That then gives exact clarity on who you are, exact clarity on why you're calling that company, and politely asks who we should be sending some further details to, so that you can continue to introduce your company to their business and have some information that you can follow up on. So hopefully with the pointers on the screen here, you'll be able to structure your own telesales script, and that will make cold calling a lot less terrifying for you to be able to confidently pick up the phone. And also you're going to get a much stronger response, as in more names of people, key decision makers, that you can send information to and then follow up on. And we'll continue to build upon this theme of the sales campaign in subsequent videos as well. Hope that helps. I'm looking forward to you picking the phone up as well. Thank you.